Right, here's this task of mail merging. Here's my thank you letter. You can put in your own name and address and today's date. This bit here is important. When you add in these tags, you must have the double, less than and greater than symbols either side of this tag that you're going to have. And these are clearly going to match up with our columns that we have in our spreadsheet. So, dear name, thank you for the present which you gave me for the occasion. Hope you're well and thanks again for thinking about me. So this is your letter you're going to send out to people who've sent you presents. Here are our list of presents. So Gran has given us a new bike for our birthday, Uncle Tom a fishing rod for Christmas, and so on. So I'm in my add-ons. I go to Autocrat and say open. This takes a little bit of time, and to be honest with you, it's a little bit flaky at times. You might end up having to restart your Chromebook at some point, but bear with me, and it's worth having a look at. I've already done that one, so I'm just going to delete that one. I practiced beforehand. Okay, just takes a little bit of time. So I want a new job in Autocrat. Job name, I'm going to call it thank you letters. Next. It's asking me what template I want. Now this is my Word, my Google document. So I'm going to say find that one from Drive. And here's my thank you letters, which I did earlier. Next. Oh, there's the bell. So first thing I've got to fill in is which tab from my spreadsheet am I going to get this information. I've only got one. You can see it here. It's called Sheet 1. So Sheet 1 is the only tab that I've got open. I'm going to get it only worksheet, we've been calling it. Now I've got to map my name tag, which is in my Google document, to which column in my spreadsheet. Well, clearly it's going to map to my name column that I have in my spreadsheet. My present tag that I have in my Google Doc here, present, I'm going to map that to my column, which funnily enough I've called present, and occasion's obviously going to map to occasion column. Next, file name. What do you want to call? What it's going to do is produce us, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different letters. So what do I want to call these? I want to give each letter a different name. So I'm going to use the tag idea again, and I'm going to call it name. Thank you letter. So I should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, and the first one will be called Gran thank you letter, the next one will be called Uncle Tom thank you letter, and so on. What type of letter, what kind of document do you want to produce? I haven't actually done it with the Google Doc yet. I'm going to choose PDF because I know it works with that. Output as multiple output mode, in other words I'm going to get 5 different files produced, or as just one document. I'm just going to leave it as, and you see I've got other options here, I'm just going to leave it as multiple documents. Next. Where do you want to put this? Now go into choose folder and choose your ICT folder. I've got one called spreadsheets, but this destination folder is where are you going to put your 5 letters. Next. Add a dynamic folder reference optional. Optional means we don't need to do it, and I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. I'm going to click on next. Merge condition, that means if maybe you only want to merge if it's for your birthday, or merge if it was for Christmas. So you can add a condition, but we're not going to bother with that either. Next, do I want to share and send emails? No, I don't. I'm just going to print them out, my letters. If you can add a column in here with an email address, and you can get it to automatically email. If you're in my class, I might have already done that with your Google Sheets marks that you had. So I'm going to say no, I don't want to share that just now. Next. Any triggers, it just means that you can run it when perhaps an entry comes in from a Google form or at a particular time, but I'm going to say no to both of them and save that. So what I'm doing is I'm telling it to use my thank you letters Google document, and I was telling it how to match up the data in my other one. You can see I already got this twice, so I'm going to click on Run Job. Again, this just takes a few minutes, so you'll need to be patient with it. Merge sequence started, that looks like a good thing. And then it'll tell me eventually that it's merged letter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 rows I've got in my table and or in my spreadsheet, and it's just finished document 1 of 5. And it'll keep going and it'll finish all 5. It takes a little bit of time, but it's quicker than writing out all your letters individually. Now, if you want to see these letters, you're going to have to go remember where you put them. So I put mine in my spreadsheets folder, but I'm going to show you how a different way to find them. So 4 of 5, cleaning up, and that's it, done. So I can close this down. So here is the merged document. If I click on this, I can see my finished PDF file with my address. Dear Gran, thank you for the new bike you gave for birthday. I hope you're all well and thank you for letting me love Jim. So that is the first one that has been produced. Here is the next one which has been produced. Do I control click on that? Oh, here's my next one that's been produced. Dear Uncle Tom, thank you for the fishing rod, and so on. So my letters have been produced and that's my task finished. What I'd like you to do in Style is to upload one copy of the file that you've produced, just to show me that you've been able to do that successfully.